Hello, hello, hello. I am live. I am Stars Tina, and I want to say happy Wednesday to you and also you right now. I'm live on Instagram, but if I look over there, I'm live on LinkedIn, also my Facebook page, also my YouTube channel. Why am I doing this? Because I have goals, I have dreams, I have things that I want to achieve. Hi there, you. So today is Wednesday, right? Every Wednesday at 3:30, that is my goal, I am going to go live. I'm going to call it Wellness Wednesday. Why? Because it's so important that we stay focused, we stay committed to what we want to do in life. Yes, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So today on my very first Wellness Wednesday, I want to share with you guys 7 tips to live a fit, healthy, and blessed life. So this just goes very deep on my heart, guys. But first of all, before I tell you how I've done this, and again, I'm sharing with you things that I've done. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you what you should do. I'm telling you what's worked for me and what's worked for my clients. So if you're just at home, take a notebook and or you can watch this later. Alrighty, guys. So before I get into the meat and potatoes, the salt and pepper, the lettuce and salad, and I guess you can tell I'm a little hungry, right? Maybe blueberries, strawberries. Okay, I know it's corny. Let me get to the point. Anyway, I want to define what fit, healthy, and blessed mean to me. And that's what you must do first. Before you can live a fit, healthy, and blessed life, you need to make the definition of that. Now, as I get started right here, what I want you guys to do, if you're watching this somewhere, I just want you to subscribe. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and share this room. If you're on LinkedIn or if you're on Instagram, go ahead and share it, because these tips are going to be life-changing. You are about to come across an experience, okay? So for me, and I'm going to look at my notes, guys, because I wrote some notes here, even though I probably can't understand them because I write like a chicken. But anyway, being fit for me, when I think about it, I think of muscles, I think toned, I think sexy, I think almost, I don't want to say perfection, because there's no such thing as perfection for me, because I'm always thinking of growing and growing and growing. So for fitness, for me, being fit, like, oh, you look so fit, is being solid, being strong, being able to squat. And when I say squat, I mean bend down and pick up something and pick it up, maybe pick up some groceries. So that's what fit means for me. Now let's get into that word healthy. Hey, Kim! Let's get into healthy. So healthy for me means you're not taking any type of medications. That's what it means to me. Maybe for you, it means taking less medications. I was talking with one of my clients the other day, and she said her mother is on 18 different medications. Whew, that's a lot. Thank goodness I am going to knock on some wood. Knock on some wood that I'm not taking any medications at this time. Yes, my goal is to take vitamins and supplements, because that's super important. If you're taking medications right now, just write it in the chat somewhere and let me know. And again, for me, when I think of healthy, it's not being on medications or taking less medications. So I'm going to give you 7 tips on how to do that. The third thing, because I'm talking about being fit, being healthy, and being blessed, correct? So the blessed part. Now, before I get into that, did you guys see my new background? Do you like this color? I'm so excited about my red background. But anyway, the blessings part. Now, the blessings for me have to do with my spirituality, have to do with my God, with my higher power. Everyone has a different name for it, but just being connected to something. Alrighty, so let's get started. Today, I'm sharing 7 tips to have a fit, healthy, and blessed life. But first, you have to decide and define what that means for you. Alrighty, the background is dope. Thank you, thank you. What is your first name, by the way, Yovi? I don't know who you are. I can't say. All right, guys. So tip number 1, your tribe. Woo! I talk about this all the time. Your vibe, your vibration is your tribe. And when I say your vibe, what are you pushing out into the universe when you walk into a room? When you enter a room, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Clubhouse, whether it's at the gym, at your kid's school, at work, what are you putting out into the universe? Are you bringing out joy, love, and peace and happiness? Because if you're putting those things out into the universe, guess what, guys? You're gonna get it back! And maybe you have those days where you're not feeling so energized, you're not feeling so excited. It's okay. Trust me, it's okay. Because those days are gonna go. It's like the clouds, like the ocean. And yesterday, I have to be totally honest with you guys, I went down some crazy rabbit hole, just like, I was not in a good place. And I'm saying to myself, this is my energy rock, by the way, guys. It's a rock. It says grace on it. And I kind of use it if I get nervous. And to be honest, I was a little nervous today when I went live. I'm like, why are you getting nervous, Tina? You do this all the time. But anyway, last night I said to myself, okay, Tina, what would you tell your client? What would you tell your daughter? What would you tell your friend if your friend or whomever was feeling this way? And I did it to myself. And I have a whole list of things that can be done to take yourself out of a dark place and right place. But I didn't want to do any of them. I was just like, no, I want to be in this space for a little while. And it's going on throughout the day. I'm like, this is not cool. This is not cool. And then I decided, you know what, Tina? Get out of the space. Oh, I went to read. Okay, maybe I put the bookshelf too far on the other side of the room. This is the book that I'm currently reading, and it's called We All Should Be Millionaires. It's by Rachel Rogers, and I love, love, love this book. And I'm like, I'm going to read. And it actually took me out of my dark place and kind of made me a little tired because when I read, I sometimes get sleepy. So for me, I tend to focus on something else, whether it's reading, journaling, meditation, yoga, something like that. So when it comes to your vibe and your tribe, the people around you, you yourself have to be connected. You have to be powerful. You have to be strong from within. Think about it when you're on a plane and they drop those things down and they say you have to give yourself oxygen first, right? You have to take care of yourself. If you're not taking care of yourself, how can you take care of someone else? It's just not possible. So once your vibration is up, then it's your tribe. And I reach out to my tribe for support on all different things. And you're going to have different types of tribes, guys. You're going to have that tribe for fitness, those people that just love to work out. Then you're going to have those tribes that are with you for financial support. And then those tribes for sensuality, maybe with your mental state, there's lots of things, guys. But there's tribes for different things, even your family, okay? So tip number 1, to have a fit, healthy, and blessed life, write this down somewhere, is to your circle, the people you're surrounding yourself with. So make sure that you're surrounding yourself with amazing people. I always say the 5 people you hang around the most are usually going to dictate how much money you make, where you live, the type of car you drive, the type of job you have, because you all pretty much have about the same thing, right? And that's why I invite you to go outside the box. Think a little differently, doing things that you don't normally do, okay? Maybe you go whitewater rafting. Maybe you go skiing. Maybe you even do these things by yourself to try something different. Okay, tip number 2. Nutrition. Oh my gosh, eating, so important, guys. So this is what my snack is right now. Blueberries and strawberries. So I love a good challenge. These are kind of sour. Not too good, but that's okay. That's okay. Nutrition. That's tip number 2. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, me and my crew, we like to do a water bottle challenge. And I'm like, okay, I've been doing that now for about 6 years. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I'm like, I need something a little more. So I said Wednesdays will be raw diet day, raw food. So you have 2 options, by the way. Hey there, Quinn Cynthia. You can either have one raw meal for the day. I change it up a little bit, Quinn Cynthia, so it's not too bad. Or raw food the entire day. Now, my goal is I'm going for raw food the whole day. And as you can see, I had these succulent, it's actually good. Succulent strawberries and blueberries. So for today on this Wellness Wednesday, you can have a whole day of eating raw or one meal. Type in the chat right now if you had some type of raw meal today. I want to know what you're eating. Oh, I see Renee over there. Tip number 2. Oh, thank you for writing it in. I see Renee on the YouTube channel. Guys, if you're not watching on YouTube, it's okay. But go and subscribe because I want to build up my YouTube channel. It's The Stars Tina. I'm sorry. Elite. Excuse me. Hi, Big Mike. Elite Stars Experience. And on my YouTube channel, you're going to get Wellness Wednesdays every single Wednesday, 3:30 sharp, blim, blim, until my podcast pops. But you can also get fitness classes on there because if you didn't know, I run an online fitness boutique studio. Getting back to nutrition, guys, 80% of the way you look has to do with what you're eating. That's why I like to put all these different challenges in. And on my YouTube channel, you're going to see recipes. You're going to see little videos of different foods that I've made. So that's tip number 2, nutrition. Tip number 3, I wish there was a timer somewhere. Okay, there we go, 10 minutes. All right, cool. Woo, I got to speed it up some. Tip number 3, exercise, or shall I say movement, okay? See how I'm sitting here, right? I'm just going to come up and down, and I'm moving. I don't care what you're doing. If you're at work, stand up, come down, move your body all the time. Now, this is another, I love challenges because they keep me moving all the time. So this is September. A lot of kids went back to school, right? So it's back to school. So I said, you know what? Challenge. What are we going to do this month? What are we going to do? Back to fitness. So whether you're a part of my tribe or not, I don't care. Join us. So last week, which was the first month, we did push-ups. We had squats. Last week was squats. It was a squat challenge. So 100 squats every single day. Okay, we only did 5 days a week. I'm sorry, 6 days. We rested on Sunday. We're going to rest. This week, it's all about the push-ups. And in my mind, I made a video, but it'll happen later. 100 push-ups for every day. And then next week, it's something else. So exercise, movement. And maybe you don't want to do push-ups. Maybe you don't want to do squats. It's okay, but do something you enjoy. Tip number 3. You got them on there, Renee? Oh, I can write it here. Here we go. She put tip number 1. What was tip number 1? Anyone remember? Your vibe is your tribe. And if you want to be a part of our tribe, click the link in my bio somewhere or go to starstina.com, and that's stars with a Z. So number 1, surround yourself with amazing people that are going to uplift you and keep you going. Tip number 2, nutrition, eating clean, whole foods, intermittent fasting, all that great stuff. Again, you tap in, you get all that information. Tip number 3 is exercise, movement. Okay, tip number 4, mindset, guys. I'm going to keep this one really short. But didn't I show you? Mindset. This right here. Whoo! Can I just tell you, you can change your mindset that quick? You can do it. I can do it. We just have to make a decision to say, you know what? I'm going to do this. Because sometimes, like I told you yesterday, I was like, I just wanted to be in that little downward spiral. Hi there, NVN8. Can you guys put your name in? I would love to see who is with me and joining me on this conversation today. So as I said, right now, it's all about the mindset. And I am an energy coach, which means I have a lot of energy, and I use that energy as my gift, as my purpose. My passion, guys, is fitness. I love everything about it. And my purpose is to change the world one person at a time. Now, I don't have all the answers. That's why I make sure the people I have around me, we all have something different going. Now, when it comes to the mindset, I am that person that can find your gifts and talents, pull them out of you, and then inspire you to be the best you can be. In this book right now, in this millionaire book right now, guys, I'm talking to the women right now. Okay, we have so many things against us. So many things. From, I'm not even going to go into it because that's the negative. I just like to keep things positive. That's why you have to keep positive women around you all the time with your mindset. And how can you keep a positive mindset? I'm going to name 5 really quick off the top of my head. 1, journaling. Scribing what you're grateful for. Number 2, meditation. Just sitting still. Number 3 is breath work. That's that lion's breath. Another one is yoga. Another one is reading. Another one is listening to YouTube videos. Just pouring personal development into your head. I talk to some people and I am so astonished at how some people just don't do anything for personal growth. I get it, but it's okay because we're all different. We're all wonderful. We are all great. So that was tip number next. Help me out. Okay, Renee said 4. She loved it. Tip number 5, study and prepare. Hey there, Jennifer. Study and prepare your craft, guys. Hi, Delisha. So if you want to be fit, if you want to be healthy, and if you want to be blessed, you have to understand what you're doing. Now, if we're talking about being fit with exercise and your body being toned with weights, well, you're going to have to understand if you're lifting heavy weights, if you're lifting lighter weights. Again, if you want to lose weight and if you want to gain muscle, there's 2 totally different things that you have to do. I'm not going to get into that whole thing right now because we'll be here all day, and that's another time. All right? So if you want to be healthy when it comes to studying and preparing your heart, first of all, you got to know your numbers, okay? What is your cholesterol? What is your blood pressure? How are you feeling? Okay, I am currently a Tina. And what do I mean by a Tina? Well, I used to eat all sorts of food. Then I stopped eating pork. Then I stopped eating red meat. So that would have made me a pescatarian. And then I started eating fish, a lot of shrimp and eggs, because I really wanted to be a vegan, but I was just like, I wasn't there yet. And my cholesterol started to spike, and I went to the doctor, and the doctor, she was a fat little lady, and she's like, well, you must be eating fast food and processed foods and really bad foods. And it made me really, really mad, because I wasn't eating fast foods and a lot of processed foods. It's just, one, it runs in my family, and I was eating a lot of shrimp and a lot of eggs. Long story short, I am now a vegetarian, and I just kind of flop around. That's why I said I'm a Tina, because if I feel weak sometimes, I may have some steak. You have to do what's best for your body, your blood type, what your doctor tells you to do. Can't tell you how many doctors said, Tina, you should really be eating red meat, but I really don't want to. But if there's those times that I'm like, okay, my body feels funky, I'm gonna eat red meat. Your body is gonna tell you what you need. Your body's gonna tell you when you're thirsty. So study and prepare when it comes to your blessings. Whatever it is that you believe in, guys, be solid in your foundation. And when I say foundation, I think of core all the time, but your beliefs, your morals, your values, and you're not gonna be shook. You know what you know, what you know. Okay, tip number 6. Oh my gosh, fit, healthy, blessed. Where is it? Hold on a second. Okay, what do you think I'm gonna say? What do you think I'm gonna say next? Vision boards. Vision boards are so important, guys. Okay, I was introduced to vision boards about 7 years ago. I should know this exactly. It's because it's right before I started my fitness journey, my fitness life, my fitness lifestyle. And I remember so clearly a good friend from high school, Antonia. She's amazing. She invited me to her house. She was a school teacher at the time, I believe. And she invited me to her house. And she had all these girlfriends there, and her home was nice, and everything was so nice. And I was like, wow, this is so cool. And I saw her friends, and I really didn't have that many friends, girlfriends, associates, people that I hung around a lot. I really didn't have that. That was something I put on my vision board, just a bunch of women. Now, say, for example, there's something you want. Like me, I wanted a tribe of women around me. If you don't have it, make it, all right? That's why I think I started teaching fitness classes. That's why I think I have a lot of challenges. That's why I do a lot of events, because I love being around people. My household, when I was younger, we lived in a house full of people. It was our whole family. It was like to the average world, it was a 3-family house, but it was a 1-family house, and our whole family lived in it. So I was the Wilson. That was my last name, the Wilsons. You had the Mascows. You had the Smiths. You had the Beans, okay? And it was cool. That was their last name, so it was little families. So I love being around people. So that's why I think it was important for me to have people around me. Vision boards, that's what I'm talking about. I know I got off the track, guys. When you're focused on what you want in life, all you have to do is see it. By the way, I am hosting a vision board event, end of the year recap, October 2nd, which is a Sunday. Click the link in my bio for info. And when you sign up for the vision board event, guys, guess what? You're going to get a free ebook to teach you how to make a vision board. And you're also going to get a video to support that, to help you making this vision board. That is what I'm giving to you today, if you like. Now, in the past, I used to do vision boards only in December, like the average person, right? It's like, New Year's is coming, I'm going to do this. But this particular year, I felt the need to just push a little bit harder, to go a little bit deeper with my goals, with my values. So in February, I decided, well, you know what? I'm going to go out of state, because I love to travel. So I went to Charlotte, North Carolina, and had a vision board event with other people. It was amazing. By the way, Renee, if you're watching this, remind me to make a cool video. I want to make a video of all the vision boards I've done this year. So in December, I did one in Cary, North Carolina. In March, I did one in Charlotte, North Carolina. In July, we went to Georgia. My beautiful tribe, well, I was already in Georgia. I was doing a 10K. Not only did I do a vision board that event, but I also made 150 pairs of sneakers and goals, guys, goals. And the next vision board is to end this year, October 2nd. And why am I having so many, you're probably saying, right? You should just have one. Well, if I showed you my vision board from December, the things that were on it, some of them I already had done by February. And some of them I didn't want to do. And there were other things I wanted to do. So these extra vision boards at each quarter is a reset, a restart. Each quarter, I'm doing a vision board. So that's tip number 6. Let's move forward to the final tip of the day, guys, for your 7 tips to living a fit, healthy, and blessed life. Give yourself grace. Whew, I cannot tell you how important it is when it comes to the fitness journey. Oh my gosh, I'm about to turn 50. And can I tell you, why didn't I get a warning? Like, I want to scream at my mother right now. I want to scream at my aunties. I want to scream at everybody who's in their 50s who did not warn me, okay? All you 20-year-olds, all you 30-year-olds, all you 40-year-olds, I'm telling you now, okay? I'm not saying turning 50 sucks. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not. But what I am saying, it's very, 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 it's a lot. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot going on with the body, the mind, the soul, the everything. And what I used to do in the past is not working. Same thing happened when I was in my 20s. I could cut back a little thing, maybe go to the club, lose the weight. Boom. In my 30s, all right, I got to cut back a little more. I got to exercise a little more. In my 40s, yes, it was a struggle. But now, hi, miscommunication, community. Now, as I approach my 50s, holy crap! I look at a piece of cake, it hits me on the thighs. I look at another one, it hits me here. So when it comes to the fitness, give yourself some grace. If you fall off the wagon, it's okay. Come on back. Get that gallon of water, get that fruit, do a nice little detox tea, and you're good to go. So when it comes to being healthy, like I said, your numbers, right? Your high blood pressure, your cholesterol. If it goes up some, give yourself grace, because sometimes when you're stressed, not sometimes, all the time. If you're stressed, it can cause you to not lose weight. It can cause you to hold in all this tension, all these toxins, and you gotta let it go. So super important to give yourself some grace. And then lastly, when it talks about blessings, guys, even when it comes to God and your beliefs in what you believe in and what you do, give yourself grace as well, because I have to admit, if you did not know, my son, trigger warning coming up, my son was murdered 6 years ago. He was extremely successful. He owned a sneaker boutique studio in Rahway, New Jersey. You can Google him, Jamal Gaines. You'll find lots of things on him. But right after it happened, my relationship with God was a little funky. I was like, yo, God, what's up? Like, yo, dude, my son was 21. He was amazing. Our life was great, and he's gone. But now, 6 years later, through counseling, through therapy, through a lot of work, yoga, meditation, journaling, you name it, all that great stuff, I am on the other side of it. I am now speaking to you from a place of power, okay? To tell you, you can go through some type of trauma or tragedy or something, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel, but you have to look into that light first. You have to be still. You have to get focused on what actually happened and not run away from it. Because if you run away from it, it's always going to be there. It's always going to be there, because I've done that in the past, guys. So if you want to get that blessing, your relationship may go up and down. And right now, I love my relationship with my God. I believe there's one God. And those are the 7 tips to living a fit, healthy, and blessed life. In conclusion, I'm going to go through them all over again. Today, I shared with you, first of all, you have to define what it means for you to be fit, healthy, and blessed. Once you have that definition, then it's time to rock and roll. 7 tips to do this. Number 1, make sure the people you're around are great. That's your vibe is your tribe. Number 2, nutrition, eating clean foods. And right now, you see, I'm supposed to be eating these strawberries and blueberries. They've been sitting here somewhere, but I will eat them. Nutrition, that's tip number 2. Number 3, move your body. Move your body. Maybe you don't want to move. Okay, just read the tips, Tina. Number 4, mindset. Work on your mindset. I know it's right here. It's a little challenging. Tip number 5, study, prepare what it is that you want to do. Number 6, vision boards. Number 7, give yourself some grace. If you're watching this, please share this with a friend, a family member, someone who you believe needs a little support, a little guidance. Hey there, Pete. Doesn't my background look nice, guys? If you like my background, can I get some stars over there? Can I get something if you're liking what you see here? Well, guys, as I mentioned, I'm going to be here every Wednesday at 3:30, bringing you motivation, inspiration, tools, skills, strategies, all that great stuff when it comes to wellness. And when it comes with wellness, it could be your mindset, it could be your food, it could be your education, it could be finances, whatever I'm feeling that week. All right? I'm here on Instagram. If you're over here, I want to say thank you for watching on YouTube. Guys, if you're not following my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're on LinkedIn, hey there, LinkedIn. If you're on Facebook, hey girl, hey buddy, on Facebook. And eventually, coming soon to a podcast near you, Get Energized with Stars Tina. That's who I am. Thank you guys so much for your time. I'm hugging you. Thank you for the support. Mwah, 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 mwah. Actually, you know what? Before I get out of here, any questions, any support, anything, let me know. If you have a question about being fit, if you want to join me in the conversation, just raise your hand, send a little invite, come into the camera. I'm talking to the people on Instagram right now because the people on Facebook and like you guys can join me. I'm doing this because I want to support women, support men as well, but mainly women that are over 40. And I say this because I remember when I was in a dark place, when I needed support and I had nowhere to go and I didn't know what to do and I just wished there was someone there. So me and my tribe, guys, because you may not resonate with me. You know, I have some amazing women with me and maybe next week, not maybe, definitely, I'll bring some of them on board and I've seen them transform over the years, over the months. All right, I'm getting out of here. It's been 1 hour. It was supposed to be 20 minutes. No, it hasn't been an hour. It's been 30 minutes. I wanted 20 to 40 minutes. So I'm right there in the middle. All right, guys. Thank you for your time. Peace. And a bottle of hair grease. Bye. And now bye over here to ciao, 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 ciao.